So we'll start the stream with the phrase "Gotta keep your diaper on."
Mm-hmm.
Already potentially an episode title.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so. I'll try to figure out how I can work in a diaper at some point.
I'm sure there's a brawler feat for it.
Yeah.
If you use fart cloud enough times, it's not going to just be a fart.
Uh, nasty.
So
Yeah.
when last we saw our pirates, that's not the right map. This is the right map. They were just barely surviving a ship-to-ship battle with a small Chelish messenger ship. Not even a warship. But it was packing some serious heat. It had some dangerous people that were very occupied by the fart cloud, luckily. And it took your entire crew, and at one point, Bolty fell over the side, lost her rifle. Many of you were
We
nearly
saved her.
killed. Yes, you did. Sarah was almost killed repeatedly. Vaughn was nearly killed. A bunch of your crew's injured. Riviera's pretty torn up. But you won. And you spent the last 15 minutes putting out fires on the deck. Started a little bit by Buhan, but mostly by the Chelish Diabolists, the firecasters who summoned a bunch of imps and devils to fight you, which was also deeply unpleasant. And your characters learned, if they didn't already know, that devils are very powerful, very resourceful, and they don't have any fucking treasure. They disappear when you kill them. They're very annoying. It's very costly to fight them, especially on a wooden and rope construct out in the middle of the ocean. So you kind of saw your life flash before your eyes with that fire, but you guys have put it out. The whole crew came over practically and put it out. The only one that would not come over and help put out the fire, you noticed, was Bilge, who stayed on your ship at the helm and just watched. So what next? One other thing. I have slightly retconned and updated and I think upgraded the treasure because I didn't have the custom art for the Chelish folks. They have custom guns, crossbows, sabers. You'll find their rations aboard the ship, which includes eggthorn, which is a plant grown up in southern Cheliax. It's a gnarled fist-sized fruit native to the scrublands south of Longacre and Cheliax. Named for its vaguely egg-like shape and a natural thorny husk. It comes in red, ochre, and blue-green. Has a stinky herbal scent. And it's very nourishing. Staves off scurvy to eat it, but you have to prepare it. You have to cut it open very carefully so you don't poke yourself. Basically, the outside is poison and the inside is nourishment. Lovely. And they last a long time at sea, so the Chelish ships probably all carry these as rations. And anybody who eats one and does not properly prepare it will have to roleplay and talk with their tongue sticking out of their mouth for the next minute or two, because it numbs your face.
Perfect.
Alright, so first and foremost, does Bolty want one of these marine law issue long guns to replace the one she lost?
Um,
Yes, very much, please.
It's yours, Lass. Right off the top.
okay. So she gets a Chelish long gun. Oops, that's not her. Grab the wrong person.
Is there an easy way to transfer this stuff to our ship, Bungus?
I could. Let's see.
For like the eggthorn in particular is what I was thinking.
Yeah, I'll bring it over. Let me find
Okay.
find your
Like
ship,
the breaker back.
Bungus.
I took 26 of them, which maybe I regret. I'll put it away later though.
So these Chelish crowns, I assume they're some sort of trade coin, I guess.
They're Chelish currency, and because the Chelish people are so vain, they don't like representative currency. They are actually gold-plated coins, so they're worth what they say they're worth, even down here.
So we could sell these here.
Oh yeah, in Shackles they'll buy fucking anything down here.
Nice. All right.
The only part of Shackles, and you guys know this, you have enough people with pirate skill. The only part of Shackles where the reason you needed to disguise the TPK is because the central area of Shackles is governed by the pirate kings. And if you betray somebody and take their ship and just sail around with it exactly as it is, no one's going to say that's against the law because there is no law, but it does make you a big target for revenge or their allies, or makes people think, you're an easy target since you just freshly got the ship. So disguising as a different ship is usually very advantageous. But otherwise, you're not really afraid to sell or resell anything.
All right. I'm just making sure because
Yeah.
with it being Chelish, I could see it and people not want to touch it.
The farther north you get, the more of an uncomfortable subject it could be. But as long as you're still in the Shackles, you should be good.
All right. So the main things I see that people might want, there's a cloak resistance +1, and there is that one.
45 cutlasses. Wow.
The Saber of Chelish Authority are +1 sabers. Does anybody in our group want those?
Would it be good to have in case of disguising?
Well, I'm asking right now if anybody wants to take that stuff, because otherwise I'm basically going to tell Toby anything masterwork and above, move it to our ship's stores, and then we can worry about distributing some stuff to the crew for improvement stuff later. So I'm letting you guys pick up whatever you might want first.
I just mean, like, if we are at any point going to actually do the disguise and infiltrate plan, do you think it would be useful to keep one with
Definitely.
the party?
Well, like I said, we'll have them in the ship stores, so we can pick them up again. I'm just
Yeah, but I think that makes sense. I don't need one.
all right.
I'm good.
So, Toby, if you don't mind, everything of masterwork and above, please move to the TPK.
Okay. So the remaining marine long guns, they're over there. The heavy crossbows, they're over there. The remaining Saber of Chelish Authority, got it. Chelish Service Sabers are Masterwork Sabers.
Yep.
Light crossbows. The
Those
cutlasses.
aren't masterwork.
No, they're shit.
Yeah.
I threw them over there.
Oh. Okay.
You have cargo space, so.
Yeah, that's true. Fine, move it all in since we're not having to pack dwarf it over.
Yeah, what a relief, huh? You don't have to carry everything, or Ulfred doesn't.
Is there a conversion rate with the Chelish crowns? Like, are they the appropriate amount of gold or worth more, or how does that work?
I think they are 5-1.
It's base 5, so 5-1. So we got 195 gold out worth of those coins.
Neat.
Okay, I think it is all in the pillager, which is right next to the safe now.
Sweet. I'm refreshing my screen, but I definitely have some stuff I want to put in this safe once I get back.
Okay.
Not the safe, the pillager. The safe is
Oh, sorry, the pillager one. Yeah.
Safe is empty. Bungus is gone.
You want to tell us what the shark ate so it can haunt us?
We gotta catch it.
That's true.
Oh, he's gone.
That's like a
God,
book
stop.
5. Yeah.
Like the beginning of
I want-
Jaws when they find the tiger shark and cut it open and like a license plate falls out. We could do that later.
So I'm hoping. Man, I did something weird that like changed my whole chat window and all that.
Yeah, they did a major update, so the interface changed.
Oh, it just changed like randomly while I was playing though. That's strange. I guess it was cached or something.
We have leapt forward like 2 entire versions of Foundry. So things may
don't
be
like
a bit
it.
weird. Yep.
Future.
Me no like change.
Me no like change. I hear it every day.
That's true, I bet.
Opportunity to empty out my squid bag.
Oh yeah, good call.
All right.
Does anyone want to carry this devil's lantern? It can purge invisibility. I mean, I
Give it
guess
to
I'll
me.
hang on to it.
If you don't
You
want
want
the weight, give it to me.
Yeah, I don't. I'll give it to you.
I'll put it in the bag. I'll put it in the squid bag.
It's pretty light, but it's just 2 pounds.
Squid bag hungrily takes it.
What was the god on the holy symbol that they had?
Oh, it's Asmodeus.
Asmodeus. Alright, Shafang took one.
The devil.
I don't know what's gonna happen there.
Lots of stuff. Asmodeus wants to know your location.
And my age.
Yeah,
And
ASL.
ASL. Fucking creep Asmodeus.
Asmodeus was definitely on AOL and IRC chat back in the 90s.
Now he's on
Talked to him a couple
Roblox.
times. Yeah. Oof. The only people I see playing Roblox in my lab is the U.S. Army ROTC kids. They love Roblox.
Yeah, that
I've never
tracks.
played it. Okay. Does the new chat like not show like your actions? Like I dragged something from my sheet into the pillager's knife, but I don't see like a thing in the chat window.
No, when you drag it like that, it doesn't because you're not interacting with stuff. Like if you
Okay.
hit the take button, it'll show up because now you're interacting. Otherwise,
Got
you're just
it.
kind of.
Makes sense.
He's trying to say you're doing it wrong.
Yeah.
No, you're expecting it wrong.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, I'm done with my stuff, so we can move on whenever everyone else is done.
okay.
I'm just sitting here pondering over and over again whether I want 50 feet of rope or not. But I guess I do, so I'll keep it.
I was pondering my orb.
Is that what they call it?
What is that?
Oh, it's an old meme.
You don't ponder your orb.
You know, the wizard in front of the globe. You know, it was a meme for a while. It's like me and the boys pondering our orb.
Yeah, but I'm going with a different thing. I'd have to dig it up, but it's a funny skit I found that I saw somewhere. I'll try and dig it up and post it. Gotta remember which server I saw it on.
Ooh.
Sorry, I'm out of touch, Alfred. I wish I
It's
could.
okay. It's old now. I just watched the Storm Area 51 documentary and realized that was 6 years ago. So I am
Oh.
out of touch.
Is
Is
that
it good?
all?
Yeah.
Already having an existential crisis this weekend. I don't need another one.
Nar.
Going up a decade. It's gonna be fun. Anyway.
Hell yeah.
That's happening to my wife, and I'm laughing at her because she's like, "Oh my god, it's all true. Like, turning 30 is the worst thing in the world." I'm like,
Oh,
"Yeah, I fucking
Jesus
told you."
Christ.
Yep.
You guys are 30?
Yeah.
36.
Fuck. Okay, you're fine, Alfred.
I turned 30 on Sunday.
It's all over.
And Toby, you're like 50, right?
48.
No, it's
I'm
40.
the
Okay,
50-year-old.
you're 50. I'm 38. Man,
30 felt like a big deal. 40 did not matter at all.
I'm gonna ignore it. Yeah.
It
Mm.
feels no different.
Yay.
I'll be right back.
Ah.
I suppose we need to speak with any of the heads we just cut off, do we?
Hmm.
Just apropos nothing.
I mean, it might make sense. How
Thought I
about,
might do some necromancy.
I was
yeah, the
looking at all the dead
captain.
people on the board.
Uh-huh.
Who's a leader that we didn't throw overboard?
I did say one of them. Yeah.
Yeah, you should probably talk to them.
Yep.
Now, do you have to
see.
decapitate them first before you can speak with them? Is that how your spell works?
Maybe. You can put them in the bag of heads.
Yeah.
They just make them portable.
That's true.
You do have the body of an Asmodean inquisitor who appeared to be acting captain.
But we weren't asking.
It's some sort of. Yeah, it's some sort of durable.
I don't know. What do we?
So, you work for Satan, huh?
Yeah.
No, I got.
I keep selecting Buhan on accident. Okay.
Okay.
Well, what do we need to know about their plans and whatnot? We've got the captain's parcel.
Yep.
How many questions can you ask at your level? 2 or 3?
Double checking.
In case somebody didn't get a chance to read the parcel before I picked it
Oh
up.
yeah, the captain's parcel.
One question per 2 caster levels. So 3 now?
I think so, yeah. So the captain's parcel indicates that this little ship you guys pulled over and seized was sent by the captain of the Vale of Duthelm on its way to a flotilla somewhere. And it was sent 2 days ago. And it is requesting supplies for the Vale of Duthelm, the Chellish ship, plus its Bronze Fleet allies. It's requesting more cannonballs and powder. You can roll me a... Somebody really good at it, maybe with some assistance, can do a pirate or sailor check.
Get a 15?
That's going to be Holden and Riarka.
15.
Others can assist.
I will assist.
Oof.
We'll call that Riarka's assistance.
Yes.
28.
So we're into the 30s. Enrique's
Yeah.
keeping his roll private though, so we
Yeah, it
don't
was
know
embarrassing.
we don't know if he helped or subtracted.
Don't worry about it.
Holden, based on your guesses, if the Vale of Duthelm is a Chellish frigate, then it is about and it's calling for that much powder and cannon, it is about half loaded. If it is a bigger ship, like a galleon or a man of war, then it's more like 80% loaded, and it's just asking to be topped off. Okay.
I will relay that information.
Okay. The note says that the Tidewater rock remains sealed, no significant traffic since 2 Desnas, which is almost 2 weeks ago. Yeah, a little over. The Fury Unyielding is apparently another ship, and it's an HMS. It's a Chellish ship. It is presumed lost west of Windward Island, and it was attempting a pickup operation.
I think we know what that was.
I don't think you guys have been to the west side of Windward Island yet. You have not yet been where that ship disappeared.
Windward Island is where Tidewater Rock is, I think.
Yeah.
Ah.
Something called Operation Dusk Milk. Agents succeeded in food sabotage. Tidewater will starve within 60 days. Extraction failed. Fury Unyielding was to pick them up. That was the Westward Windward Island operation, and it failed for some reason. North and East Landing are cut off by Sawagan. So basically, this report says that they apparently used espionage to sabotage Tidewater's food supply, so they're now short on food and trapped. And they think between the Sawagan and the island's location that the island is cut off of supplies. And they haven't heard from their ship they sent up the west side, but they did send a Chellish warship up the west side. So on the west side, you may have a Chellish warship. On the east side, you have Sawagan. And on the south side, you have the blockade. And Tidewater has no way to get food. So they'll probably start starving in a month or two.
And we don't know how big of a Chellish warship. Have to be pretty big to be able to intimidate off any blockade running, I would guess.
Let's see. Yeah, the rumors you've heard don't have any details about the size of the ships, other than there are multiple Bronze Fleet galleons, which is nowhere near as fierce as a Chellish ship of that size, but it is huge. And, you know, a broken clock is right twice a day, and if there's 20 guns on a side firing at you, one of them's going to hurt you really bad, or more.
Yep. I was thinking about seeing if we could sneak around and maybe take out that single Chellish warship to open up the blockade for food to come through.
The western ship, according to the parcel, what was it? Overdue. It is 10 days overdue. Hasn't responded. That's what you can get from the parcel. I also mentioned something called Operation Crimson Doctrine, which those of you familiar with the Chellish know that they love to have very dramatic names for everything. Sometimes disgusting and disturbing names, like Operation Dusk Milk and Crimson Doctrine.
Where did it say something about Crimson Doctrine?
In the note. It's in
Yeah,
chat.
in the parcel.
Okay. Should we talk to Head about Crimson Doctrine?
3 questions.
There is that.
As usual, fuck the Chellish and their dramatic naming schemes.
There's a question of exactly where they were going to get resupplies from. Something we can hit.
While we're standing around, Sandara heals
Without doubt the worst pirate I've ever heard of.
all the good guys
But you have heard of me.
Thank you, Santa.
this much.
You are without doubt the worst pirate I've ever heard of. But you have heard of me.
Toby, my 11 Labs isn't working. Do I need to change any settings?
I'll take a look at that. Probably you just have to paste in the danged old key again. I'll get it for you.
Okay. Thanks.
Dang old key.
Danged old. Tell you what.
It's nice that the ship was also healed.
Yeah.
The bungus.
Yeah.
The ship bungus. Yeah. So, the questions, and I assume, let's see, we've got a dead Marine, we've got a dead officer. He's probably the...
I'm interested in the
Cap-
HMS Fury.
Yeah?
Well,
Yeah.
unless we want to know about what crayons taste like, I'm guessing the officer.
Wow. For those of you at home, that is a Marine joke. A good one.
Well, we have 17 charges on the wand, and I also just. I thought I just had this spell, but maybe I was wrong. Okay. So we start with the captain, or the officer, or...
I would say the officer.
Yeah, makes sense.
Works for me.
questions lined out beforehand.
Oh, right. There's also the Diabolist, the Officer, and the Inquisitor. Knowledge, nobility, anybody?
I
Any
might?
other skin?
I don't.
No.
Let me check people like Rosie. Nope. Oh, who's that? Xiaofang?
Nah, I just
That is
rolling
cooking.
cooking check.
Get the
Yeah.
fuck out of here. That does not help.
Trying to figure out what
Maybe-
to do with the bodies. Quick check.
Conchabar.
Inquisitor ranks the others. They'd never give a tiefling any responsibility.
There. Okay, so what do we want to ask?
I think it'd be interesting to ask, like, for, like, shit. Actually, I don't know. We know it's Lost
But he
West
might know
Windward
things
Isle.
anyway, because he talks to devils. So he might know lies.
I don't know. We could ask how. Actually, do we need to ask anything about HMS Fury Unyielding? I feel like we know everything we need to know to go investigate. Like, something happened, we know the location, and some pickup operation failed.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything useful that they would know
Yeah.
about that.
Yeah. Dusk Milk is pretty interesting. But that's
pretty
related.
straightforward. That's just a basic food sabotage, but they didn't get the people.
Mm-hmm. Maybe just Operation Crimson Doctrine and say, hey, what's
Yeah. Start there, ask what it is.
plan? I
And-
guess.
And information on exactly where they were going to pick up these supplies.
Right.
The base we can raid.
Okay.
Yeah. Alright. There's a boop of the wand. Bibbidi bobbidi boop.
And who are we starting with of these three corpses?
I think we said the officer.
Conchabar did say, make a good point
Okay.
that the Inquisitor, about the
That
Inquisitor.
ranks them.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, and if we don't get what we need out of her, we can use it again because we get 3 questions per.
Oh, before you cast it, hold on. Gonna start cutting off their head.
Well,
Oh.
you can do it
You don't
while it's
need-
attached.
You don't have to cut off their head.
Just
to do
start
the-
sawing.
I'm using again the same knife I used to cook for you guys. Just like when I cut off the other corpse's head.
So, anyways, I started decapitating.
God, that's not the
Second degree
episode title.
capitalism or second degree cannibalism.
Yes.
Yep. So yeah, this is me. I'm just gonna saw it off. I close my eyes and look away though while I'm doing it. I don't enjoy
I
it.
will stop you. It's like, we don't need to be doing that. Doesn't require that for the spell. It just makes it easier to
But-
transport for talking later.
Yeah, the bag, right? We gotta put it in the bag.
No, we don't.
Reed, you don't want this in the bag?
Awkward silence as Riarka contemplates admitting that she collects heads in a bag.
Yeah, I thought my Discord died or something.
No, I actually rolled over my mute button. Sorry about that. Maybe afterward, if we decide we didn't get enough information and want to bring it with us to ask more later.
Okay, he winks at you from the side that Storgrim's not on.
Wink, wink.
Sure, yeah, later.
Yeah. It's going great, like where your head's at. Okay. So we want to go straight to the operation.
Yep. Best
Trying to
opening
think of the
question.
phrasing. Yeah. Feels like making a deal with a fae every time we do this. Like, if I don't say it right, she's just gonna say in the ocean, like those, you know. That
I have so rarely cheated you guys out of your question. Come on, no.
I'm asking them this, not the corpse, for the record.
Yeah, I'll give you a final answer check on every question.
Okay, thank you. So something like, what do you know about insert name here, or...
I don't know, insert name here. That's one question down. JK.
Is there a tighter way to phrase it that is going to make it harder for her to resist?
The biggest problem is it has to be phrased as a question.
Yes.
Because otherwise we can't just go, tell me everything you know about X.
Just what is Operation Crimson Doctrine? Or what does that mean? Or... That's a lot of dice.
You just gotta...
What are the details of blank?
Yeah.
Like
yeah. What are the details of Operation?
Make sure you scream it. For intimidation.
I'm going to try to make 11 labs scream it.
Oh.
What are the details of Operation Crimson Doctrine?
There it goes. So that is the question, final answer?
Yes.
She says, through her battered corpse, it's a healthcare plan for people with red pants.
I'm going to slap this corpse.
I had to stop myself from a joke question that would have caused this one.
Oh no, it has to come from Mandy, and she has to say yes when I say final answer. So make your jokes.
Go for it.
Oh, nah, it's not worth it now.
No, it's even more
not
awkward
a good joke.
now. It's really
No, yeah. No, I definitely can't say it.
Oh no!
Maybe someday I'll make a future health plan joke.
Maybe someday you'll make an awkward joke. I don't know.
So she passed her will save, basically. Is what...
Seemed like a bullshit answer.
I know.
And she is a wisdom-based caster. Probably has a big will save.
Yeah, you're right. We should have gone with the officer. Next.
2 more questions.
Hi, Rye.
Hello.
Hey, Rye. Could not hear you
Hard
very
to
well,
hear
sir.
you.
I will not be joining you guys tonight.
Okay.
I am teaching my girlfriend slash fiance and a couple of friends how to play Pathfinder.
Hell yeah, get him.
Nice.
Kill him. Teach him. Teach him right.
Oh, I'm teaching them right.
Have fun.
So, yeah. I figured I'd let you guys know what's going on.
Yeah, have fun, man. That sounds really fun. Let me know if you need the space bone.
Well, it's an in-person game, so...
Yep, there's no way to roll a D7 in person. Sorry.
Actually, there is, because I do have a D7.
Oh, cool. So those funny little spindle-shaped ones, right?
Maybe don't ask your girlfriend or your fiance's friends if she wants to see your space bone.
Yeah. Also, you have to make the yell yourself whenever you use it. You have to yell, bone!
I am currently going over with them with character creation.
All right.
Because I'm taking them through an adventure path.
All right, cool. Well, have fun, man. We're just talking to corpses like usual.
Talking with head.
Speak with head.
Hey.
Yeah, they're going to do Rise of the Rune Lords.
That's a good one. I haven't played Beyond Book 1, but I've read most of it, and it was pretty good.
It's pretty fun.
Well, here at our next session, around after Mandy's birthday, we're going to have a whole session of just Speak with Head.
God.
You're going to see where like a ship ran aground on some jagged rocks, and everyone was just chopped into giblets, and there's like 200 dead sailors on a beach, and Riark is just going to have to interrogate all of them.
I hope we can find
Sounds like
Marion
Christmas.
brain in a jar somewhere.
Oh, you're a brain in a jar.
Yeah.
I don't remember exactly what led us to the path of accusing each other of all being brains in a jar, but that session sticks with me.
We were insulting the
Hauntingly.
brain in a jar.
Yeah.
Saying, you're just a fucking brain in a jar. And he's like, you're a brain in a jar.
You
That's
didn't
what
have
started it.
You didn't have any retort. It was like two philosophers arguing that everything's a lie, and you're like, what do you do?
Yeah, that guy was crazy.
Yeah, life's a simulation. Yeah, and you tried to kill him and took. God, that anyway.
All right, I'll let you guys get back to the game.
All right, see you, Rye. Have fun.
Oh, I will. Yeah, luckily, this won't be an every Thursday thing. It'll be more
Okay.
like it'll be going on to Wednesday nights.
Well, sounds like a fun thing to do. I hope you have a great time.
They kind of tripped me into it tonight.
Hell yeah.
And like, oh, can you do this on Wednesdays, but tonight just do character creation and a
Well,
little bit of meal,
if you
battle
just
and stuff.
if you just brutally murder them all, you'll have a lot of free time back because they won't want to play anymore.
No, I'm not. I'm going to take it easy on them.
Okay. Cupcake GM. It's a good move. It's a good way to go.
And then once they get used to it, then I'll brutally murder.
TPK. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Question number. Did we do question number 2?
No, we're just thinking about it. I was
Okay.
looking to see if I had any items that would lower a will save, and I just have ones that raise them for us. So
You need a witch. I think you can still
Yeah.
evil eye a corpse. Give it -2.
Let me see if any of my alcohol can do
I
that.
like it.
Can we get
You think you're gonna corpse drunk? No.
We're gonna waterboard the corpse with alcohol.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or maybe with the 418 wildflower petals. Does
Now
that have LSD like truth telling properties?
That will fuck someone up for sure if they're alive. That will not have.
Not
an
if they're
effect on
dead?
her. No.
Alright.
So
Man,
do
that
we
thing's
ask
worth a lot of
this
money.
thing-
Sorry, go ahead.
Sorry. Do we ask again and hope that she fails, or do we ask a different question that she will also lie to us about?
I think their resistance. The corpse can refuse to answer your questions or deceive you. Yeah, I think it just gets the will save once.
Oh,
So
okay, well.
if they seem to be full of shit, they will probably continue to be full of shit.
What if we asked them how we would like them like us to dispose of their corpse, and then the third question, we ask them a question and say, if you don't tell us the truth, we're going to do the opposite of what you want
I like
with your
it.
corpse.
No. You can't intimidate a corpse. It's not real. It's not like for the way I always read the speak with dead spell. It's not quite. They're not really there. So
Like there's, yeah, it's just like a computer spouting out their memories or
Yeah,
whatever.
it's like
To a
defragging a
point.
hard drive.
Now, is it like the D&D movie in that she won't go back to being fully dead until we finish this?
No, it is not like that at all. But that was really funny. I liked the way they ran that.
That's amusing.
Okay.
Yeah, that was like one of my GMs would have run it that way.
Yeah.
Especially the corpse answering all the side questions.
Oh yeah, yeah. No, that was classic. First, second edition GM style.
Well, then do we want to give up here and ask the officer?
Yeah, we might as well.
All right, kick it in the back of the head.
Yeah. There you go. Same question to you.
But he might know things anyway, because he
that's
talks
not
to
what I meant.
devils. So he might know lies.
I clicked to re-ask my question, and it did that thing where it doesn't say anything.
Hell yeah. You wanted to re-ask the Crimson Doctrine?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. You're asking the Inquisitor the same question again. Final answer.
Nope, we're asking the officer.
Oh, you just gave up on the other two? You didn't even ask the other two questions?
Well, you said
Vader will save.
Yeah, you don't want two more bullshit answers?
No.
Okay.
Ask it if there's any good recipes with this spiky thing we got.
Yeah, okay. Do that.
The original Inquisitor, you ask her how to eat.
Yeah, how should I
an egg
prepare this
thorn?
food? Yeah.
Okay. Final answer, Mandy?
Yep.
Nail it to the deck and climb the mast and pull down your pants and jump ass first onto it.
To let Sheffield cut off your head.
He takes out his knife. Actually,
Drag her around for
Can't
later.
believe you
No,
guys didn't
actually-
want more verbal abuse from the dead.
sorry, fuck the knife. I just start punching.
Oh my god.
Are you done? I hope you're done.
You're very good at this. Good cop, bad cop thing.
Yeah. Next.
Sarcastic ass answer. And then she, yeah.
No third question then?
I mean, how can we get her to not be an asshole?
How do you feel about sharks?
Final answer?
Yeah.
They're delicious.
Damn it.
They'll think the same about you.
Alright, well.
Okay, I already used the one charge for the other guy.
Okay.
Okay, please.
What is your first question? It is, you said you wanted to ask, what are the details of Crimson Doctrine?
Yes.
Okay. Final answer.
Yep.
Okay. His face stares into the middle of the distance with his broken body and says, "It's a round robin to see who plays Santa Claus at Christmas."
Somebody hold me back.
What's
These
Christmas?
guys.
Yeah.
I'm gonna kick a corpse.
Some Asmodean holiday. I've heard of it.
Oh yeah, they love it. It's capitalist utopian holiday. They love it in Cheliax.
Yeah,
God damn it. These guys suck.
Having head problems?
That's not a way to get ahead in life.
Happened there, being uncooperative.
Go frickin' figure.
Question 2 for the officer.
Ask him about the egg thorns. What are they called?
What's the best way to prepare that fruit, the egg thing?
I mean, he's gonna give us a shitty answer, so whatever.
Shove it up our ass, etc.
Okay, final answer.
Yeah.
Yeah. How do we prepare those?
You tell the tiefling to take his shirt off because he's got diamond nipples, and then you smash it on the nipples and it breaks open.
I almost aspirated my teeth.
Okay. Interesting.
And the corpse says, as it trails off, finishing the question, hard nips. It's very inappropriate.
These guys. Well,
they're Chelish. They're the assholes of Golarion. Number 1 asshole society. Cheliax.
But I got away from these guys. It didn't work.
No.
Well, what do we want for our sarcastic third answer?
It ain't worth wasting our time.
Yeah.
No third question for this guy, huh? Bummer.
I don't know if you want to try wasting another charge on the third one.
What do we know about?
About tieflings?
Yeah.
Well.
His general vibe.
Yeah.
Doing great, Punch Bar.
Yeah. And Conchabar says, well, tieflings make up 1% of most countries' population, but in Cheliax they are 5%. That is because Chelish people, rather the Asmodeans, tend to fuck devils. Probably succubi, but not necessarily. They could run off with that big lad that was just on the deck chopping people in half. And so that ends up with a lot of tieflings, or more than normal, you could say. And the tieflings themselves, they don't get a vote. They don't usually own land. They can't really achieve any significant government rank other than in the Church of Asmodeus, or the Chelish Navy takes them, and like this lad here, turns him into a ship's wizard. Because tieflings make pretty naturally good wizards or sorcerers or people like that. So he is an asshole, but he's also a marginalized, mistreated, discriminated against asshole.
So if he knows anything, he'd probably be more apt to tell us.
Especially if we phrase the question along the lines of, if there's one thing you wanted someone to know to screw over the people who are fucking you over the rest of your life, what would you tell us?
Yep, I like that.
But Conchabar says, it is important to remember that he summoned devils, which means he's in good with somebody in hell. If not Asmodeus, probably one of his lesser servants. So he's definitely not a nice man.
But does he dislike us or the Chelish more?
Oh. Hard to say, but my guess is he probably hates everyone, especially himself.
Oh, that's sad.
It is.
That's why if we can turn his the idea of him telling us something that he knows would screw over people who he hates,
Mm-hmm. Worth a shot. Want to get something out of this interrogation, and the other two suck.
Hell yeah. Okay, doing it then?
Yeah. I wish we could transfer our questions. Or just gonna give the other guy a riddle to solve otherwise.
Nah, we'll just kick him over the side of the boat without having him answer the last question.
Sounds good.
We'll see if some fish manages to ask him a question.
Call the shark back, tell him they've got a meal to finish. No.
So, question 1.
Spitballing with the team first.
Okay.
So
I'm thinking something along the lines of, what is something that you know would hurt your Chelish? Crap, no. I'm trying to focus it down.
something that you know that if it got out would hurt the Chelish who have wronged you?
Yeah. That works. I don't want to get too lawyery with the questioning, so.
Yeah.
Tells you a memory of some Chelish person that bullied him back like 20 years ago.
Back when I was in Chelish kindergarten.
This motherfucker made fun of my
Took
horns.
my red truck.
You could amend it to add the Chelish higher-ups who have wronged you. Or Chelish...
yeah, Chelish leadership or something.
Yeah.
Pirate
or
leadership.
if we actually, to narrow it down to even more, to the command of the Chelish squadron you were working in before you died. Basically, keep it to his captain, the ones in charge around here.
So... something like... this. Is that right with the team before?
Yep, that works. That's along the lines of what I was thinking.
A little worried he's gonna be like being attacked by a ship full of people and thrown to be eaten by sharks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Could amend it. What's in...
Yeah, what
Rule of the lawyering.
What information or secrets do you know?
Yes. What secrets will do instead of what something?
Yeah.
What secrets do you know that would cause harm to the command of the squadron you were in when you died? Final answer.
Yeah, that works.
Final answer. What secret do you know that would harm the Chelish?
Yes.
The Chelish officers that you work with.
Basically, we're specifically narrowing it down to the command and the officers of the squadron he was in here. You know,
yes.
So when he doesn't start talking about some,
his first grade bully
or administrative admiral back in Chillax or something like that.
Yeah.
When you cast a spell on him, he is, of course, beaten, shot, and slashed just like the others. But he sort of raises his chin and his eyes almost appear to glow red. And he sort of has color come back to his face, and he looks, at least in the face, momentarily alive, and you feel waves of heat coming off his body, like enough heat to make you back away, like when you're too close to a campfire or you just open a furnace. And he says, "Crimson doctrine is invasion." And then he goes cold and limp again.
Look around at the others, grinning. Hey, we're getting somewhere. Okay, so we can pursue that. Crimson Doctrine is invasion of where? Is that what we want to know? Is it...
Looking at the parcel again, what does
Yeah.
it say? Yeah, I guess knowing where would be good.
I can guess this. This is of Tidewater. Invasion of Tidewater.
We could say when is this invasion happening?
Yeah.
It's not. It's possible. So it's a contingency plan, not a intended plan.
Just gonna give you guys your map while you're strategizing and thinking.
I would say as a second question, because I still think this is important for us to know. Where exactly were they headed to pick up supplies? You'd say, what town or port were you headed to pick up supplies, or something along those lines?
Yeah. And additionally, maybe how the size of their force for the invasion, if we get to number 3.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, so start with where were they headed to pick up supplies?
Again, that may be something we can raid to weaken the blockade.
Right. Okay. How specific do we want to get? Just where, what town?
Where
were they planning to land?
I'm trying to get a little more specific so they don't just say an island, you know?
He seems
The parcel. The parcel mentions that they were dispatched to a flotilla.
Where is the flotilla they were dispatched to?
Yeah. At Point Crimson Reef with the flotilla. Okay, so do we know where Point Crimson Reef is?
Really, really difficult sailor pirate check.
I will support.
You need to pick your person. I assume Xiaofeng is a supporter, but you need to pick between Riarka and Holden and have them roll. Pick ahead of time, please.
I do have the luck bonus.
Okay, I'll support yours.
Okay, yep. Riarka supports. Right. She automatically supports. She has so much skill.
So that's 33?
Mm-hmm. What else can you put on it?
Well, I rolled poorly on the luck.
Oh, it's in there already. -1. Oh no!
Only rolled 1 on the luck. Let's see here.
Damn it! I should have rolled guidance.
Since Buhan's on the way, can we have Buhan roll to see if...
Get her. You wanted, what do you want Buhan to roll?
Sailor check. Just for supporting.
I think we're already past the max of how much you can normally aid. Normally it's just 2. I let you guys do more, but...
Okay, that's fine.
We were needing to get to DC 40 for you guys to know that location at this stage of the game. You do not know where it is.
Alright. So that means we could use a question to ask where it is?
Based on where the ship was, Holden, with his superior skill and everyone helping him, knows that they probably were going to this channel, but that kind of dead end here. They could have been going up this channel, and that one has a few supposedly secret cutouts. These are all pretty tough to pass, and they definitely were going, like they were avoiding the Sawagan mainly.
Let me see. My backstory is I'm from a place that's up near that area. I'm gonna look at the map real quick.
Okay.
But Senshu Bay, let me see how close it is.
Century Bay is where you're from?
Senshu Bay.
Senshu Bay.
Or sorry, Shenshu.
Shenshu.
CHENCHU Bay. I think it. Let me see. It seems like it's up here where I'm clicking. So yeah, I'm from up there originally as a slave, so I don't know if I would have ever
It is.
passed by.
Yeah. Island between Dahak's Fang and the rocky shores of the mainland and the Shackles. I think you are.
Yeah, I'm clicking it on the map.
Yep. There's Dahak's Tooth. Let me. Just so we don't forget
And I'm specifically, it is because that's where Tian Sha people are canonically in the Shackles. There's a settlement there. So.
Oh, it's just CHU.
Yeah.
Not OU. Okay.
But I rolled a 26 earlier. I was aiding Holden, but I could roll again if you want me to see if I know anything since I'm from that northern area up that direction. I mean, I was a slave, so I might be kind of
very, very far from.
Damn.
Point Crimson Reef.
Okay. I at least say it's not there, not where I'm from.
You would need someone who would really, like, you guys can roll again if you can find someone who's really traveled all over the Shackles a lot.
Is it something that I might have heard about while infiltrating the Chelish Navy?
No, I'd have given it to you for that too, but you were deep in their intel up at Cheliax, and when you got down here, you were sort of just a stowaway hiding, so you weren't as connected.
Well, if we do decide to re-roll, I will pile on bonuses before we do.
Do they not have like a map somewhere on this ship that we could try to find? Maybe like a captain's map?
They currently do not. They have some basic navigation maps of this area, which shows Windward Island to Firegrass and Haken's Redoubt, and it has the local chain.
Okay. How many questions we got left? 2 or 1?
2.
We got 2.
Jeez.
The more I think about it, if they're going to be up against a flotilla, then there probably isn't much we could raid. It's probably mostly cargo ships, but even still, they'll have a couple of military ships protecting it.
Bigger numbers.
Flotilla would have at least 1 or 2 man o' war.
Okay,
way too much for us to try and.
Well, shit. Are we going to ask how many, like the size of the force they're sending for the invasion? Would it be, or we assume they're sending the whole flotilla?
Well, no, it wouldn't be that flotilla. I think that flotilla is just a supply flotilla, not like an attack fleet.
Yeah. See if it's a number we're comfortable taking on, or if we need to think of it.
Yeah. I can tell you right now, we're not even comfortable taking on if it's only 3 ships blockading Tidewater. We're not good for that. Not just us. If you think we could get anything useful out of picking up those agents from Operation Dusk Milk, we could try and like how were the agents supposed to be retrieved, or where were they supposed to be picked up, or that's something like
Yeah.
that.
What was
Then
the
we could,
extraction point for Operation Dusk Milk?
or the extraction details,
Yeah. Okay.
because then we might be able to get in and pick them up, and maybe we can get useful information out of them. I don't personally, I don't see much useful we could get out of it because it's already after the fact, but they may have picked up something as part of that we could use.
Mm-hmm.
The big thing is we've got to figure out a way to get food to Tidewater Rock.
Yeah.
I'm thinking we need to investigate the west side, see if we can figure out what happened to Fury Unyielding,
Mm-hmm.
and see if it's an opening we can take advantage of,
Right.
and how big of an opening it is, because it's gonna be days to. I mean, the what we picked up food wise here would help a little bit, like better than nothing drop in the bucket. So it would take days for us to sail somewhere so we could pick up enough food, load it up, and sail back. So we got to see what kind of opening we have.
Right.
So, question number 2, we can get extraction details because maybe there's something useful we can get out of that.
And if nothing else, there's people who might know about other operations that could lead to something if we were to intercept them. All right. Question number 2.
What are the extraction details for Operation Dusk Milk?
11 Labs died again, but yeah, what are the extraction
I heard
details?
it.
Oh,
Did you?
We heard
okay.
it.
Yeah.
Mine didn't. Maybe
Well,
I just need to refresh.
Dang it. No, it worked. It totally worked. Okay, what are the extraction details for Operation Dusk Milk? Final answer.
Yep. I hear all the other sounds, but it's not my own 11 Labs. It's kind of weird.
Funky. It's browser caching being dumb. Okay. Once again, you feel waves of heat coming across the body. The eyes light up red. You feel like you're looking straight into the fiery pits of hell. And the face looks almost alive for a moment as he says, "Rendezvous, Half Moon Beach. Pick up operatives. Return to blockade."
Helpful, thank you.
All right, so Half Moon Beach. Does that sound familiar?
Yes. I'll give it to you. Since you guys already just made like a 30-something check, Holden says Half Moon Beach is normally inaccessible from the east side because of the Sawagan. And it is very difficult to reach it from the west side. It is way over here on the north side of the main island that Tidewater is actually on. Opposite end of the island from Tidewater. And based on all you guys know about sailing and pirating, which is a lot, that's crazy talk to approach from the west. It would be very difficult, or probably, since you know they have a lot of wizards in the Chelish Navy, they were going to park here or park here and then like do fly hops or some other transport to get them off. It's sailable this way, if not for the Sahuagin. And this area is very dangerous reefs. You have to go slow and be very careful, or you have to know where the reefs are really, really accurately to sail that. So this is just a really difficult pickup spot.
So I don't think we could bluff our way into picking them up, but we could at least get in there and maybe go ashore and find them. Next question is. This is more for DM.
Yeah.
How, for what we know, the general terrain of this island and what's on the maps and what people know, how difficult would it be to do a caravan across here to the city? Like, assuming carts and wagon loads of food.
The Sawagan have sort of made east side landings impossible for the last 15 or 20 years. That meant that all traffic in or out of the island had to go into Tidewater. Tidewater was actually kind of okay with this because it just made them even more difficult to attack, that you couldn't land anywhere on the island safely. So there may be old trails. There might be old structure, but 98% of Windward Island, other than Tidewater, is undeveloped, untouched jungle. And it's Shackles jungle, so it's probably got hostile critters. Giant spiders, poisonous, this and that, you name it. That's just Shackles, though.
Phase spiders?
Oh my god, you guys. No, there's no phase spiders. You guys are going to go on a quest for phase spiders someday when you run out of that shit. You guys are like high on meth.
Alright, so the idea of bringing a ship or two of food to this beach and humping across the island is pretty much impossible.
Possible, but you'd really. It would be. You couldn't do. You don't think you could do a wagon or anything like that. It would literally just be packs full of rations, is what you'd do. And you'd need strong people, and then you'd need to fight your way through, hacking through the jungle as you go. Difficult, but tactically less difficult than fighting 2 galleons and a Chelish warship.
Sorry, I was munching.
Hell yeah.
So, here's my thought. We come here, see if we can find those saboteurs and capture them, get information. Maybe we can do the trek ourselves across to Tidewater, meet with some people there, see if they might have some information that can help us help them. While we're also in the area, maybe try and investigate, or in Sea-wise area, investigate what happened to the Chelish ship over on the west side.
Yeah. That makes sense to me.
We could cross this in a couple of hours, getting down to here. 11 miles, going through jungle would probably be half a day at most if we have to go slow. Couple of fights.
I'd say more of most of a day, but something you can do, and I'll let you do since Josh isn't around to tell me no, is the center of the island is the highest point geographically. Like you'll be up on a hill here, halfway across, and Sarah can glide.
Wait, what?
Sarah can glide.
That's great for getting her in, but getting her back out and back to the ship is another.
I mean, if you like got halfway up the island and you're like, we need to send a message back to the ship, you could send Sarah, and she would glide back to the ship in, half an hour.
Yeah. Okay.
Cool.
It's a limited fast travel.
Now I'm thinking about shooting Sarah out of Tortugan one of these days.
Okay. Reduce person, wrap her in a force shield or something shaped like a bullet.
Have her glide down, decapitate the enemy captain.
Stone skin so she doesn't get, like, crushed by the force of being fired out of a cannon.
Yeah.
Asked Ant Hall on her first if she can fight around like Ant-Man.
Oh yeah.
Hmm.
And she
Well,
just
unfortunately, Ant Hall that's just how much she can carry. So
okay, but
Then
she
aim-
gets sneak
Aim for the
attack.
captain's ass.
That's right.
Yeah.
She gets sneak attack on a charge. Imagine what she'd get if you fired her out of a cannon at someone.
Nice. Yeah, right at the captain's ass.
That's right, captain's ass. Right at the captain's ass. Potential episode title.
So we've got one question left.
Yeah,
And he seems willing to help us.
he failed his will save.
Yeah, well, you know.
our problem.
Yeah.
If you guys have nothing tactical to ask him, I'd be curious to ask him why would he worship someone that's horrible as Asmodeus. I just can't wrap my head around it. He's a slaver,
Probably
right?
related to him.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm related to fire elementals. I was related to fire. Hey, am I still?
Genetically,
But-
no. Now you're adopted.
Well, in my past life, I was related to fire elementals. You don't see me worshipping whatever fire god.
Yeah, but
I
you're
thought
a
it
good person.
Well, maybe I'm just saying he might worship him for some other reason.
Yeah.
That's just obviously not the most priority. We can always take his head in the bag and ask him that later. But
We might want to keep him around if he's got the lower will save.
Wow.
I mean, the most
That's-
obvious answer is power.
One of the most fucked up things you've ever said.
Sorry.
We might want to keep him around if he's got a lower will save.
I love that. I love that.
So that's like a dating profile quote. You know?
yeah,
Hey.
for sure. If you have a low will save, come on.
You can't see the rude gesture I'm making right now.
Hell yeah. Let me-
I'm gonna use that
Point
on my
being-
dating profile.
Hell yeah, Graham.
The
Hi,
first two
sorry.
people.
Looking for a partner with a low will save.
Oh god.
I lost
Dude,
my
You'd get some inquiries
my
for that.
USB-C.
Might even get some positive inquiries depending on the nature
Yeah,
of the dating
man.
site you're on.
Graham, what happened is the first two people we interrogated succeeded in their will saves and gave us sarcastic ass answers. So we're finally getting somewhere, and we have one question left.
Okay. All right.
Do we want to ask? Are there more secrets that we want? Is there anything that is?
I mean, I am just guessing. I'm making a semi-educated guess about where the target of the invasion is. If we want concrete answers and we don't have anything better to ask, it doesn't hurt to ask.
Yeah. Okay. So phrasing on that.
What is the target of, or what is the target of Operation Crimson Doctrine?
Yeah. Plot twist. Somewhere completely different. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. What is the target of Operation Crimson Doctrine?
That's a great question.
Thanks, Graham.
Yeah.
Final answer, Mandy?
Yeah.
You feel the waves of heat come off his corpse again. The eyes glow red. You stare into the abyss if you look into them directly. And his face animates to look almost flushed with color again. And he says, Shackles.
Oh.
Interesting.
So the
entire
whole
Shackles.
Well, fuck.
Ooh.
I wasn't wrong. Little
No,
too
this,
narrow.
this might have a bigger problem than we thought.
Not surprised that the Cheliacs always thinking big.
There are points in history where Cheliacs controlled Shackles, and all the way to Rahadum and Andor, Taldor, all of that was one big country. It was all the big Taldorian Empire. And then it was all the Chelish Empire, the western half of it. And so this, in probably the Chelish mind, this would be retaking.
That's definitely information that people in Goat's Head and others would want to know about. All right. Shall we head up? See what we can find.
What do we want to do with these guys?
I can dispose of them.
What does that mean?
And I'll just throw them overboard.
Yeah.
Give them to the sharks.
Yeah.
Are we scuttling the ship?
Was
I'd
that
love
mean?
to keep it, but we don't really have enough crew to send it back. Especially if we're going to be making some treacherous shore landings. I say, strip the bodies of any uniforms that are reasonably serviceable or repairable. Dump all the bodies overboard and scuttle the ship.
Alright. I'll take care of the bodies. And whenever Sorghum is not within hearing distance, I will whisper to Rhea and ask if you want me to take any of the heads too.
Yes, please, that last guy.
The low will save?
Yep.
Alright. I got you.
Did you see Holden's message in Foundry chat?
Wow.
High five, Shackles, on the way out.
Yeah, I do the thing where I then follow through and I hit it on the way on like the bottom too or whatever, you know what I mean? Where you do the full yeah, as I'm walking by you. Pop pop.
Excellent.
And then I cut off that guy's head and then I'm like, fuck, I don't have a bag to put it in, so I shove it in my pants until I see you again.
You're gonna try and hide a head in your pants.
Hey man, I used to early on in this campaign I walked around with a sack of gunpowder between my legs. I don't know if you remember that.
I remember that.
I don't remember why, but I did.
Because you found it when we were searching
Sneaking around or something. Yeah.
And
But yeah, we had no possessions yet.
Exactly, and we were trying to keep it hidden.
So, and hobgoblins are supposed to be bow-legged, right? So, you guys might just think I'm walking around a little bow-legged, but really it's because I got a head that I'm hiding.
Damn. Amazing.
Love this crew.
So just later, back on the ship, I'm gonna be like, Reed, just look away for a sec. Just turn around. Okay. And then he quickly drops his pants, takes the head out, puts it back, and here you go. Put it in your bag.
Thank you. Perfect.
What if it like reconnected to hell while it was in your pants?
I do have that holy symbol of Asmodeus on me.
Yeah, yeah.
Might also have been somewhere in my pants.
Okay.
I'm putting in my notes tab that his head is in the bag.
Okay. He is a tiefling diabolist.
Thank you. Head in bag, colon.
Amazing.
Tiefling diabolist. That's what he is. Got it. Thank you. I was trying to hit save and it did the wrong thing. There we go.
Hell yeah. Okay. So what is next? What's the plan?
We are sailing west. We're heading for the bay. Or the beach.
Okay.
Once more onto the beach.
Good episode title.
Hell yeah.
You gotta get a Shakespeare joke every now and then.
There's yeah, that's good. The episode titles preceding that one have all been unusable, unless I want to go to jail. That's just how you guys roll sometimes. Okay.
Oh my god.
So we are scuttling the ship.
Yep.
That's one that is not going to be spoken for the recording. And we're going to leave it at that way so anybody who's watching is wondering what the hell we was said.
That one took me a second, but
Me too.
pretty good.
I think I missed it.
It's in the Discord.
Discord chat.
Oh, Discord. Oh, God.
Yes, that's why we're not saying anything.
Oh, Frizz.
Oh, wow. Yeah. No, we're not doing that one. Yeah.
All right.
Not that kind of
So
BS.
let's... Enough silliness.
No. I suspect there may be more in our future. So,
Ooh.
we are scuttling the ship is the next order. What is done with all the corpses? Just pushed over the side for the sharks?
Yep.
Yeah, except for the tiefling.
After
Except
we
for
take
the
their
tiefling.
uniforms.
Tiefling loses his head and then his body goes over?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Alrighty. You have a couple very excited great white sharks cruising the hood. They gladly
Is one of them-
dispose of dozens of bodies.
Is one of them the one that stole the other bodies?
Possibly. Want to get in there and try to get him?
No.
Do we want to fish up? Well, I guess my... Never mind, it's so stupid. My line can't pull a shark up, right?
We've
No,
already seen it can
established that
stay
before.
attached to one.
Yeah. Yeah, it can pull me, and
Yeah.
so never mind.
Yeah, just
Yeah, let's
Get in the water.
I don't think so.
get in the water.
Let's go to the island.
Okay, scuttling the ship. How do we accomplish that?
Well, I assume we're pretty decently stocked on gunpowder and all that, right? I mean, we might take a little bit that they have on hand to top us off and then set the rest of it to go off.
Okay, so you're going to start a fire that will lead down into their magazine, which will ignite. The ship will explode and probably either burn to the waterline and then sink, or sink right away if it blows a big enough hole in the hull.
Yep.
Sounds good.
Okay. Let's have a really expert knowledge engineering check.
Will they
Sounds like
moderately
a-
expert do?
So you
Sounds
don't
like a
blow yourself
Riviera
up.
problem.
Yeah, I knew you were going to ask, so I'm already clicking it.
Not necessarily.
Fair.
Well, she's probably a little bit, but she's a she's a little bit.
I was gonna say, damn, you
got
got
+7.
16 as a fighter.
Storgrim goes over there. You see him pick up a flint and tinder and a flathead shovel. And he just starts shoveling powder and leaving a trail of it. And Riviera is just shaking her head, looking at him in disbelief. But she continues to watch as he lays a trail of black powder with the shovel, scraping, clanking around. A couple times he, takes out the flint and tinder and thinks about lighting it. Then no. He leaves a longer trail. And she just watching, messing with a rope and a bottle of rum. And she soaks a rope in rum, lays it across his black powder trail that he's made, pats him on the back, leads him back to the TPK, says, "Good job, Cap." And then double checks that everything's in the right place, and gives him the honor of lighting the Cella ship on fire.
Yeah, like I said, as I told you all before, the Thunderbirds know their cannons and their fighter power. Of course, I can handle this.
We just nod. Yeah. We got this.
Riviera stands proudly next to her captain as he lights the fuse, and they cast away the planks, disconnect all the lines as the wick burns slowly up the side of the ship where Riviera laid it, slowly burning at a perfectly steady and even and predictable pace as the TPK catches some wind in her sails and moves 25, 40, 60 feet away. And as soon as the wick burns through Riviera's rope, burns through the rope wick and hits the haphazard shoveled piles of black powder that Storgrim left, you see several small explosions. Some chunks of wood burst into flames and go flying across the ship. And then there is a blinding explosion as the deck of the ship is shattered into a million pieces and thrown hundreds of feet into the air. The sides of the ship come flying, flaming into the sky like a beautiful fireworks display. And Riviera just nods. That's what I thought would happen, she says, as the flaming pieces came falling down into the sails of the TPK with the crew screaming, "Fuck! Fuck!" running around putting out little fires here and there.
And Storgrim standing there, back to all the chaos, hands on his hips, nodding. Just like the apocalypse cannon. Gods, I wish I could get one of those things on this ship.
The cellist ship rains down flaming debris in a 600 or 700 foot radius area, and then you see it sinking into the waves as you sail away. It is destroyed. The Iron Harvest is sunk.
And when I finally turn around, it's like, who the fuck scorched my sails?
Must have been that wizard. That ship's wizard been just shooting off lightning bolts again.
Uh-huh.
Fuck the Chelish?
Fuck the Chelish.
Probably their fault. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
The crew repeatedly cheers, "Fuck the Chelish," as they put out fires on their ship.
Good job, guys.
What's that thing they all chant? Chella High or what is
Chella Victa.
Yeah. Chella Suckta.
Wow.
Chella Suckta.
Chella Vict my balls, Capitan.
Oh, nice. I
don't
like
know.
it. That one might have earlier. I don't know. I felt something wet.
Whoa. God.
Wow.
Felt something wet. Episode title?
Might have been the bloody stump. It might have been his tongue. I don't know.
These are all
Not the
suitable
bloody
episode titles. Might have been the bloody stump. It's a fucked up
Can you get
Shackles
out?
version of the board game Clue.
Sha Fung.
edibles out of that bag.
Sha Fung in the kitchen with the bloody stump.
Xiao Feng with the bloody stump on the poop deck. Okay. So we are sailing this way, I think. Sort of northwesterly.
Yep.
Okay. Give me a fresh sailor check. I will give you a navigation check from Riviera. Yeah, she's going to get +2 to Holden, who's going to give a helm command. Riarka, you can also roll.
Yeah.
This path that you guys are about to sail on has not been used in a long time. It was thoroughly scouted a long time ago by a semi-famous pilot who was known for being able to evade larger, more dangerous ships by just knowing the Shackles better than anyone else. And this particular path, most of the paths that he mapped out are very thoroughly done. Lots of details to them. If you ever find a map by this pilot, they're said to be incredibly helpful. And this one is one of the lamer names, it's called the Old Pilot's Path. That's it. Doesn't get any more plain than that. And you start at the east end, and you have to navigate your way through this sort of gauntlet of ship-destroying reefs. And if you go too fast, or you don't know what you're doing, you will just certainly wreck your ship. And interesting note for future reference, the water in between this chunk of Windward Island is a deep underwater valley. It's very deep. Would normally be a few hundred meters, and it's more like 500 to 700 meters of water here. So if the boat goes down, it's in deep water. And on the edge of, as you guys know, Sahuagin territory.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
Our old friend.
As we discussed earlier, you guys have the least worst relationship with the Sahuagin in the region.
That's all we can ask, really.
That's something to be proud of.
It's exceptional.
Mm-hmm.
And it took hard work and multiple deaths.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you
I
earned it.
intend to betray it.
Yeah, Storker doesn't seem to have a lot of stock in the Sahuagin relationship.
Especially when I can get gold, or at least silver, out of the deal.
Yeah. Okay. So, let's have a fresh helm check from Ryarka. You may have assistance from Holden as we enter the Old Pilot's Path.
Are you sure I can't use the 33 that I just rolled?
Buhan, you haven't been here. What wind spells do you have available?
Well, you mean left over from that battle we just fought?
Yeah, probably nothing, huh?
Well, let me see. This is a new layout, obviously, so I'm quite confused. But I can cast Alter Winds, or, yeah, that's about it.
You can throw an Alter Winds?
Yeah, Alter Winds is like the only one I have right now, because I used up all my other ones.
Now, does the birthday reroll apply this week or next week?
Oh, no, you don't get a birthday reroll until you get a birthday.
Okay.
You're still 20-something. I don't have any respect for you at all. Once you're 30, you'll officially be a grown-up, and then you can have a reroll.
Okay. Thank you.
But 20-somethings, as we know, cannot be trusted with anything, so...
Yeah.
Which is why I have a master's degree.
Hell yeah. You've mastered your 20s.
Crying not having a bachelor's yet.
Ooh. It's okay.
That's impressive.
It's not going to feel any different when you get it, I'll tell you that.
I should, but I had to have surgery. Sad.
I didn't get mine until 51, so...
That's fair.
Look, bachelor's degree is useful, but penis enlargement surgery is also a good investment of your time, so...
Especially on
I don't have money.
That is my goal.
OnlyFans time.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I only have Gust of Wind. Alter Wind.
Alter Wind's great. Throw that for me. Holden, make an emergency sailor check. Just by yourself, no help.
Really?
Going good, you guys. Okay. Now we're in the shit at the last second. Ryarka and Holden are starting to navigate the route, and Riviera does the math on the local landmarks, the islands to the south, the islands to the northwest, are the guiding lines for this. She's going off of limited knowledge of this run. She does not have an original map for it, so she's kind of sailing blind here. And you see her look at the landmarks, do some measurements, take some notes, and then suddenly look panicked and immediately run to the front of the ship, grab a rope, and jump over the side of the boat, straight down into the water with a 50-foot rope. And the crew instinctively know what to do. She's done this before. They grab this end of the rope so that they can haul her out when she asks to be hauled out. And 10 seconds after she disappears beneath the waves under the ship, She bursts out of the water, like panting hard, and goes, "All stop! All stop! We're about to hit a reef." And
Oh, jeez.
Ryarka, you can make a DC 28 sailor check with Holden's help.
I give help automatically.
You do give help automatically, and this is when Buhan steps in, and she is one short and going to scrape the entire side of the TPK against a reef. When Buhan alters winds and pushes the ship just a couple of feet back onto course, and you miss the reef. And as you are you're slowing the ship way down now after that.
Way to go.
You are looking over the side, and Ryarka is standing on a reef. She is in waist deep water, shaking her head, looking up at the ship, and she tugs on the rope, and Jabari and Vaughn start pulling her in.
Thanks, guys. That battle really rattled my brain, I guess.
I get it. I'm glad to help. That's what I'm here for.
Riviera says to the captain, "We could cut speed. We could back up and try the run again. We could try to correct from here. Or we could go at a snail's pace and we'll take turns with people who can see underwater looking in the front of the ship." Just literally, you're going to have to go super slow if you do that, because you'll only see them in the water 100 feet off. And that's not a lot of time.
Did you say people who can see underwater?
Uh-huh. Buhan, Riviera. Yeah.
I got you if you need that.
Looking through items that might help. We could use this scroll of heroism before. It's a skill check bonus.
It does help.
Ooh.
It's +2.
And can I use guidance on myself?
You can.
Okay, so that would be a +3 to the sailing roll, if it would help. Or whichever method you guys want to use.
How far off are we? Would it be, how difficult would it be for us to get back onto the charted path from here?
You'd need to all stop, go back out to sea, line up the landmarks again, and then kind of start the run. And Riviera is basically doing it from rumor. She does not have a direct map of how to do this. You do have 2 underwater creatures. You could put big light spells on Buhan and Riviera and have them swim ahead of the ship and go at like quarter speed.
I have a light spell I can cast on myself.
Yeah, they can both do that, and that's sort of just feeling your way through.
Next question on that part is how, looking specifically at Riviera, since she grew up as an underwater person, how likely would all that bright lights attract unwanted attention?
Going this slow with bright lights is an invitation to run into Sawagan.
Oh.
But we already know the Sawagan here.
We know this tribe. There's whatever chance you care to believe in that they just will be like, "Oh, it's you assholes," and let us.
Got some things we could bribe them with. All right, sounds like the best thing to do, since we're all a little bit rattled right now, is take it slow. Have you two go for a swim, and if the Swagans show up, we'll see what we can do to bribe them to get them to leave us alone again.
Okay. Then at quarter speed, it's an easier pilot check. Let's have a Holden-assisted Ryarka helm check.
Still gonna use the guidance, but I'll save the scroll for a harder check then. myself. Don't fuck it up. Oh, come on.
Super strong.
Nice. That's a 35
Yep. Okay.
or a 36 with guidance.
You are in the pipe 5x5.
Woohoo.
You guys begin to sail through, and you have to avoid this little tiny island to the south. You now know exactly where the hidden reef is. Exactly.
Oh, that's nice.
Like Riviera
Ooh.
stood upon it. And you have to pass what most would consider dangerously close to this island, but once you get in this channel, you realize why the route goes so close to this island. There is a constant current away from the island and out to sea to the east here that helps you control the ship's distance to the island. So you're in almost no danger of getting pushed onto that island, unless there was a crazy storm that, changed things. And let's see, with your 35, I'm going to give you a couple segments here. And then now you see the current. Buhan and Riviera swimming underneath the ship are like, there's nowhere to go but straight west for as far as we can see, which is a couple hundred feet for them. And it is by now 7 a.m., so at least you have daylight. Actually, it's probably more like, yeah. And there is, underneath the ship, I'll give a perception check to Buhan.
All right. Don't mind if I do. I have a really crappy perception check.
It's a really good roll, though.
Mm-hmm.
You pass, as you're swimming underneath the ship, you pass within a couple hundred feet of a massive underwater rock formation that's jutting up from the ocean floor like a stalagmite, just 400-foot tall pillar of pointy rock coming up, threatening to kill your ship. You've, of course, guided your ship away from it, no problem. As you are passing by, you see something reflective or shiny on your side of the rock. Do you wish to investigate?
Oh. Yes.
Okay. You swim over there real quick. With the ship going at quarter speed, Buhan can actually catch up to it at will, just swimming.
All
At
right.
least let us know, because if we're following the lights you guys are doing, so we might turn in your direction if you suddenly go that direction.
Yeah, is there a way I can signal that?
Oh yeah, you can pop up to the surface and signal that with mayonnaise. No problem.
I'll give it a mayonnaise signal.
Okay.
All right. Because otherwise, I think it'd be funny if we started turning that direction.
Yeah. I thought they turned the other way and he just gets left behind here and he lives here now.
Oh, yeah. That's where he belongs, because
creature of the
nobody
storms,
cares
he's
if-
fine. Yeah.
Yeah. Nobody cares if he was once a human here.
There is a spot on this rock where the rock is shorn away. The coral growth that would normally be here is ripped. Something absolutely huge. Something big and tough and maybe even armored, 200-foot long, scraped against this rock pillar about 10 meters under the surface.
Wow.
And as you're looking at this giant scar on the rock where something was going westward and scraped down the side of it, you see that there are a number of objects embedded in the coral, and one of them you pull out is a steel ringlet, which is just used to guide ropes and tie off to on a sailing ship. And it is, well, all you know is it's a steel ringlet. But you can scoop it up and take it with you.
I'll scoop it up and take it with me.
Okay. You get back to the ship. Buhan, do you have... what knowledge skills you got, bud? You are Arcana. You ain't no shit.
Oh yeah, I forgot that. I'm like I have negative levels.
Storgrim, knowledge engineering to participate in Riarca's 37.
Sure.
Dang.
Hey!
These rolls, 19.
Natural 20. Roll out.
Buhan swims along the side of the ship and tosses up an object, which Riviera catches in one hand. Or actually, she's swimming too, so Storgrim, you have to catch it.
Yep.
And as soon as you open your hand and look at it, you are looking at a old and moss and goop covered steel ringlet. And as you clean the goop off of it, you go, this is from a very large ship, probably Chelish or similar level of technology. This is from a man of war. And based on what Buhan says from that scar, it's sunk here. There's no way it survived. It Titanicked on that rock.
Ooh, we got ourselves a shipwreck.
From the gunk that's on it, can I make even a rough guesstimate of how long it might have been down there?
Riviera says at least 30 years. With her fucking 39 knowledge engineering. And if Rye were here, he'd put more sauce on it with his little investigator bullshit.
30 years means it's probably not a whole lot that's left to it. But it's a possibility there might be something interesting. Do we want to take some time to let our swimmers investigate, see if there's anything down there we might want to look further?
Yeah, that's me and Riviera, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just a quick scout, I'm thinking.
I'm willing to do that.
You will have to stop in the path, which you can do because you're going very slow.
Yeah.
And you're about to leave the route. Like if you're going to Half Moon Beach, you're going this way. And the rest of the old pilot's path goes this way. So it's at this point you would, according to your plan, like leave the OPP and go this way. Yeah, you know me.
Yep.
Nobody?
Yep.
I don't get it.
It's a song.
Okay.
ODB, yeah, you know me.
Never mind. Moving on.
Old dirty bastard.
Yeah.
You know me. Okay, I'll look it up on that one.
No, it's Naughty by Nature, OPP.
Oh.
But ODB, pretty close. We'll make another path that abbreviates to ODB for sure. Okay, so we want to stop here.
Yeah, at least long enough for Buhan and Riviera to do a quick scout. If they find something more, then more of us can go down and take a swim.
I'm gonna fish while they're going down there in case I can attract something dangerous away from them.
Okay.
Okay.
Buhan. He's sticking the pole in the railing, grabbing onto it and jumping down with the and putting himself out as bait, right?
No.
Are you fishing like Kevin Costner Waterworld style? Because that is crazy.
Sorry, I got back to Waterworld. What are we doing?
We're talking about Waterworld.
Okay.
It's a great movie. I like it.
We're swimming out to investigate an old shipwreck.
And I just said I'm gonna fish while you're doing it. In case there's like a great white, I'll distract them away at least with the angler.
Because it went so well last time, right?
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna.
The table.
Can we get maybe I'll like I don't know, ask Tortagon to like stand on me or something, or stand on the pole. I don't know, so I don't get pulled off.
Torticon weighs
on
like
me.
3,800 pounds.
Okay. Maybe he can grab the pole in his mouth.
Okay.
He doesn't have a mouth.
True.
Does not as a
Yeah.
cannon.
He
He'll
has
just
a
you put
cannon
the
for a mouth.
you put the pole in his mouth, tie it to yourself, then he shoots the.
No.
Yes.
You could tie a rope to yourself to him, but that's about it.
These are such good
Yeah.
ideas.
I
Or
don't
if you're
know.
gonna
We'll
do that,
see,
you might,
guys.
you might as well just tie yourself to the rail, you know?
And we put Tiny Riviera in the somewhere attached to the pole. Shoot him up. Yeah.
Oh, and I need to do a survival fisherman check +5. Which I don't think I have any fishermen. Oh wait, yeah I do. Okay.
What size animal is a shark?
Large to huge, depending on the shark.
Yeah, it depends on breed of shark. Some of them are small.
Well, if we want to become a shark, to distract them, we have scrolls of these.
Ooh. That'd be great.
It's not like sharks don't eat each other.
Just become a bigger shark.
I'm also gonna say a prayer to the sea as I cast, since apparently that's a thing I can do.
Sure.
So please, beloved ocean, give me a good fish, not one that tries to eat me.
Okay, but
Well, actually,
you worshiping the sea is no better than that tiefling worshiping the devil.
why is that?
Because the sea has not been very kind to you.
I don't know. Love-hate relationship.
Okay.
Let's have a theological.
I have a low will save.
I mean, he is still a sailor, so.
Yeah, so if I catch a fish, I can apparently charm animal them. Because I said a prayer, I guess.
Let's see.
Anyway, that doesn't have to happen immediately, but just doing that while they're jumping in.
Okay. So Buhan, with Riviera watching, you're going to swim down and look around and see what you can find.
Yep.
Okay.
Time to eel hunt. That's why I came back as an eel. On purpose.
Okay. Roll me.
Did Riarka go shark mode?
Is she going shark mode?
No.
Would you like to join me?
Would it be helpful? I was mostly joking, but I could if it would help.
My plan right now for them is just do a quick look, not to get themselves
this,
into.
Buhan.
Yeah.
Me and Riviera are going.
Okay.
And if we'd like you, we will tell, and then we can pull you in.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Okay. 100 meters down, it's starting to get dark. I think you both can see in pretty dark water. I think. I forget.
Yes, I'm bad on land during the day, but I can see great.
That's
in the
right.
water.
You have light blindness. That's why you wear your sunglasses at night. Okay.
At day, but
Yeah.
yes, true.
Okay. 200 meters down. You're back within sight of the rock pillar. You think if the ship hit it near the surface, then it could be anywhere within a mile of this location. But you find several more pieces of metal debris. After it hit the rock, it sort of showered things. There are more metal rings, there are more little pieces of sailing gear. The wood is gone. There's no wood or rope left after decades of salt water. But there are signs that the ship broke apart and spread over a huge area here. Basically, you can isolate the wreck to these two squares, which is a pretty big area still. Yeah, you've got like a 2 mile area, and the parts you're recovering, Riviera is telling you you're bringing them back to her, and she's saying it's at least galleon class, maybe man of war class. And then you find a rusted, coral encrusted object sticking out of the side of the rock. It got caught there as it fell, and it is part of the barrel of a 24-pound cannon.
Ooh.
It is
Holy shit.
it is ruined, but the fact that it fell here, it's only in 300 or 400 feet of meters of water. The rest of the ship is certainly broken apart, disintegrated across a large area, and in very, very deep water, 600 to 700 meters. But
Wow.
Riviera signals to you underwater in Mayonnaise that this type of cannon means it was definitely a man of war. It was definitely a heavily armed warship that just shattered
Holy
here.
shit. Well, wow. That's freaky. Do we think we know enough, or shall I keep exploring?
To find much more would involve diving a lot deeper and taking a lot more time, like the rest of the day.
I think I'm gonna go back up and report this to my captain.
Okay.
Or to my crew, rather,
Sure.
to everybody.
Yeah.
They come back and
Say
report.
we mark this on the map, and maybe we can check it out again later.
It's
Sounds
not
like
like it's gonna get up and leave.
Aye.
You know.
And it sounds like it's too deep to do so safely by anyone but you and Riviera, so don't want you going by yourselves.
We could have also Ree with us if we need.
Again, not worth it. If we knew something, if we were 100% sure something important was down there, I'd consider it. But just for an explanation, when we're also on a clock, mark it on the map to check out later.
Yeah, you think? Well, yeah, we'll come back later.
Maybe we can bribe the swag and check it out for us.
Yes, they're easy to bribe. They don't have that high of a price.
Okay, back aboard the ship, out of the reef path. Water is deeper here, clearer, and you have a sort of very deep underwater valley that you'll sail in up this channel. It looks more dangerous, but it's actually much safer to go towards Half Moon from here. This leg of it, at least, is less treacherous. So you guys sail on that way, probably a half sail at most. And this is probably about as close as you dare, and it's about a 30 or 40 minute row in. But because of the surrounding islands, the waves aren't too high. It's relatively gentle, as long as there's not a storm.
Alright. What time of day is it?
Currently, after all that bullshit, it is 1 in the afternoon.
We're still kind of worn out from that fight, right?
You have not rested since that big fight.
Alright.
I would like some of my spells, please.
Yeah.
Can we tuck a little bit more in the lee of that island?
Okay.
That little island there? And then, maybe we'll have some crew hop off and set a watch up over here and rotate out. And we're going to take her.
Very easily, since she's such a swimmer, and as Rye reminded me, she has a waterproof mechanism for her gun, post Riarca on that island. Or Riviera, not Riarca. So you post Riviera on a hill on that island, watching. You wanted to watch north and west.
Yeah, see if she can see the people who are supposed to be picking up, or anybody who might be trying to come pick them up. But
Okay.
in general, um, just a general watch while we're resting and preparing. Because as I figure it, we're gonna go ashore. We'll go ashore, investigate. If we can find them and capture them, we'll decide what we're gonna do for there. If we can't find them, then I plan just to go ahead and start marching straight into Tidewater. So we might as well go rested and prepared. That work for everybody else?
Aye.
So
Okay.
if someone wants to spell Riviera, so she's not out there the whole time,
Yeah, she'll take turns with somebody. She and Sarah
yeah,
will swap places. Although you might take Sarah with you as a messenger to rush back to the ship.
yeah, we'll take Sarah with us when we plan on going, but just for the rest of the afternoon and through the night.
So are you resting now and waiting till morning?
Yeah,
Okay.
like I said, if I figure we're either going to get into a fight or head into down to Tidewater, which will probably get us into a fight crossing that jungle. So I want us rested and prepared.
Okay. The rest of the afternoon will pass peacefully.
You are without doubt the worst pirate I've ever heard of.
But
you have heard of me.
Heal everybody. Sandara will get everybody up to full. It'll cost her a couple charges. Channel positive. It will be 7 p.m. No, it'll be 9 p.m. when everybody is rested.
All right. I don't think trying to traverse that jungle at night is a good idea. So we'll wait until morning.
Okay.
Most efficient use of time, but hey, that's the way the timing worked out.
Sure. You guys keep watch on the nearby islands. TPK is anchored off of Half Moon Beach. The next morning at 6 a.m., the sun starts peaking.
But kind of hidden. I don't want to be sitting. I don't like I said. That's
Gotcha.
why I want to be on that backside of that island here,
Gotcha.
in case anybody does come to that area. Did the scouts see anybody through the afternoon or evening in that general area?
No. And Riviera's watched that approach, watched the tide come in and out twice now, and she says it's really, really hard it was almost suicidal to approach from that direction in anything other than a galley, a shallow little row galley.
And no indication of people over on the main island who might be looking to get picked up?
No movement.
Right.
She can see the beach. She can see Half Moon Beach from this island. But she can't see any details on it.
Alright. We will row in then.
Okay. And your away team is everybody who's here. Riviera is going to stay on overwatch, keeping an eye on the ship. You're taking Sarah with you as a potential messenger. And that's it for now. And should the crew be preparing for anything or doing anything?
Take some time to do some repairs because we did get some damage. Keep an eye out. Nothing really I can see in terms of big useful. Otherwise, if something comes up, I'll let them make their own judgment.
Just the gentle sounds of a fishing line being cast out.
Yep. Once I finish cleaning the kitchen.
You pull up some local fish. This bay's got good little diverse set of wildlife. You pull up some beautiful different fish. And
Nice. Cook them for the crew.
you guys will have a really fresh, delicious meal. It's
And
actually very peaceful here.
I use those numbing things. I like make it into a powder and mix it into like a stew with the fish, so that has some like numbing quality to it.
So you anesthetize the crew.
Well, not too.
With
I'm
your
thinking like Szechuan peppercorn, not like
Okay.
anesthesia. Yeah, if it's like very small amount.
You notice that
Look, I'd be down for some anesthesia.
Albert really likes it, and he has maybe a little too much of it, and he's talking about this for the rest of the day. It made his face go numb.
Humans, they don't know how to handle proper spices.
Special sauce, Morty. So, "6 a.m. You start rowing over to Half Moon Beach.
Yep.
So named for its crescent shape, you see a long row of beige and brown sea rocks on your left, on the east side of the beach. Lots of tropical palm trees and thick bushes growing up out of those. On the west side of the beach, your right, lower rocks, a little more jagged, a little more dangerous. And then a white sand beach in front of you, or a very pale beige sand beach, with sort of a gentle slope up to the central peak of this island. It honestly looks like a beautiful little vacation spot as you guys row up to it. Let me correct this. Boop. And there we go. Still getting used to this new UI they did. You guys can make perception checks as you row up onto the beach.
You're doing great, Holder.
Close enough to the west side of the island that you get these ocean breezes rolling over the trees. So one moment it's kind of hot and muggy. Then a breeze rolls through and just drops the temperature 5 or 10 degrees kind of suddenly, and then it slowly bakes back up. It's kind of nice.
Lovely.
Water's cool but not frigid. It's lovely. So you make your way up the beach, and let's see, how are our perception checks? 23, 27. You see kind of distinct, as soon as you hit the beach, you see what look like game trails or maybe people trails that lead away from this beach into the jungle. And, does anybody buy survival? That would be even more appropriate. I guess you brought Sarah. She might. Yep.
-1.
One skill
I got -2.
Yeah, you might say we sell survival.
Yeah.
Wait, why did it not roll?
You did.
It did. You got a 6.
I don't see it. Didn't show up for me.
In chat? Shopping survival check? I don't know. I see it.
Rolled a
Maybe
6
I'm
with
lagging.
no bonuses.
Yeah, I put 1 skill point into it to get to that no bonus.
Nice. Sarah forbids you all from going over to the west side of the beach. And creeps over there quietly for a minute. Take a poop and bury it? Yeah.
No, to check out that loot.
She says there is, right here on this beach at the rendezvous point, a corpse that has been picked clean. Sarah says this was a human female. Clothing is chewed to bits. The bones were chewed by hundreds of tiny teeth. The legs were removed a while ago, a day or more before the creature died here, and then crawled here with no legs and died.
It's horrible.
This happened 9 or 10 days ago.
Damn.
And you can. Sarah says that's it. There's no tracks here. It's rained hard a couple times since then. There's no other indications. Just the only clues are really that the skeleton has been chewed to bits and the legs were chopped off by something violent and powerful before death. And you guys can check it out. There's a number of small objects scattered around the skeleton.
There it is, you.
Oh. Ah, man, this new movement system.
It's different.
There are maracas.
How do you...
Maracas?
Okay.
Maracas?
Do. Huh.
You should just be able to drag.
Oh, standing on the corpse. Okay, hold on.
We should give these maracas to Contrabar.
Oh, yeah.
Skull.
I'll take them if nobody wants them.
You can take them only if you promise to use them.
As an improvised weapon.
Contrabar will use them.
Oh my god.
And see him
Gonna make
bopping someone's head with them.
the Contrabar mariachi.
Do we really want Contrabar to have more musical things?
No.
Yes, we do. And I took it to give to him.
Oh god.
We need to give him... Okay, I'm going to go reach deep for this, but we need to give him the maracas and the mask.
Nice.
What do they do?
That.
Oh, that's awesome.
This is what
Are
they
any
do.
of these magical?
The maracas are not magical. I mean, they're magical,
No.
but they don't detect
You have
magic.
to have the mask to make them magical.
The mask
I love a
is
good maraca.
partially fused onto the skull.
Ooh.
I'm making a reference that's
Oh, sorry.
not being caught.
I know, but I forgot.
The mask. Right? Jim Carrey?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Cuban Pete.
Yeah.
I'm the king of the rumba beat. Whenever I dance,
Oh, I
it
just
goes
realized
tick,
it's the
tick,
wrong
boom.
Shao Feng on the map. Who's this?
Oh, it is the old
imposter?
Shao
Oh,
Feng.
shit.
Shit.
What
Dang.
the fuck? And he
What?
got maracas and everything.
Ah.
But it's funny because when you hover
Yeah.
over him, you see blue.
Yeah.
Shao Feng.
It's just an old
I can't believe
token.
these maracas, they are magic.
Never mind. You didn't see nothing. Perfect every time. Nailed it.
I only
Shut
see
the
my
fuck
blue
up.
friend. Uh-huh.
Okay.
Wait, so what the... That mask is weird.
Can someone detect magic?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, that's a spooky mask.
The mask radiates powerful magic. The earring radiates a little bit of magic.
So would it be spellcraft or knowledge arcana to identify them?
Yeah, spellcraft. Okay.
I can, hold on one second. What is it that spellcraft?
It's not great.
You'd be so
Not-
fun as a bard.
Oh my god.
It'd
You're
be
doing great,
completely
Bruno.
worthless,
No,
but it
I'm
would be great.
picturing Enrique with a bard,
Maraca improvised
multi-classing
weapon bard.
and using maracas. Yeah.
Talking about one to
Very
multi-class,
good.
so...
I know. I'm gonna really try hard to figure out a bard brawler
Well, I mean, think,
multi-class that works.
With that rolling strike of yours, you're always moving. I can see you doing like totally the Cuban Pete kind of
Yes,
going around
sir.
blocking people with the
I'm
maracas.
Cuban
My hype track needs to be like 30 seconds long, so it's my whole turn too. The whole time I'm talking, it's just
God damn
maracas.
it. No. These are the worst ideas imaginable.
But it'll make the episode so listenable.
Guys are like a bad idea factory right now, cranking them out.
Hey,
Yeah,
you're
I
the one
love
that
that idea.
gave a skeleton maracas.
Well, I knew something
thought
bad
we
would
were just
happen
gonna
because of them.
Skip over it.
No. No,
Not
I,
even-
I did it. That's not even a 3 a.m. item. That was like a.
No, that's pretty
I
great.
got
I'm just playing.
my
Like
knowledge
mysticism.
arcana is also +4, so
Okay.
that's about as good as I thought. Unless someone else wants to also help.
See, I hold the mask upside down, and then Buhan comes around and flips it right side up. It's like, oh, okay. Yeah.
I'm like, it goes this way. I'm not sure, but I think it goes this way.
Could you try asking the humanoid skull, like speak with head, about the mask? What it does?
You're wonderful.
Speak
And also,
with head.
what happened?
That too.
I mean, given the, you
Question
can
1
tell-
mask. Question 2 earring. No,
you
just
can
kidding.
you can tell that Toby thought ahead with this because there was already a skull item.
Yeah,
that
he
you
got it
put in
ready.
your-
I don't know if a skull can actually talk. It doesn't have vocal cords or lips or anything. It has to have the mechanisms, the physical mechanisms of speech. Like
Can
if you
cast
smash
mend on it or something?
you could have cast Restore Corpse if you had that. But I'd really worry about someone who willfully had that spell right now at this stage.
Are we high enough level to have that?
No. I mean,
Okay.
maybe, but it'd be an odd choice for sure.
Okay, well,
It's
maybe
something
you can save
Harrison
it in
would
the
have
bag.
in the Evil campaign. He definitely has that spell. But the mask has to be pried off of the skull. When it does, it releases a bunch of dried and brittle, blackened face flesh of a human. It's unrecognizable. Everything else has been eaten or chewed off, but there is a just layer of skin stuck to the inside of the mask that as soon as you pick up the mask and remove it, the skin falls away like it was never attached at all.
That's gross.
The mask appears to be clean and does not smell bad.
I was literally typing like, "Damn you, Toby! Why do you have to make this so tempting?" But then everyone else is like, "Gross."
We've been doing a lot of weird shit with heads today.
Yeah, I wish the mask didn't look so creepy.
When do we ever not do weird shit with heads? I feel like it's our thing.
It doesn't usually go in our pants.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
It doesn't usually go in our pants.
Also a good episode title.
So, judging by how that mask has had all that skin fall off it, probably if I put it on, it's not coming off.
You want to put it
Is
on?
that what you guys think?
No,
not
don't do
yet.
it.
Seems not wise.
Buhan, want to put it on?
No.
Ryaka, put it on?
No, sir.
No.
Holden, put it on?
Maybe?
Sarah, put it on?
No.
Yes, I'd love to. I'm so stupid.
Yeah.
I
I'm
think
too sexy
Toby
for a
really wants
mask.
someone to put it on.
Sarah's beak would like poke out of the mouth hole though.
Put it
Yeah,
on the
can't
other
you wear-
head that's not decayed and see what it does.
Yes,
magic, I
yes, do
feel.
that.
The tiefling?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit. Kill him superhead. Fucking kills all of us.
Superhead? Superhead. I don't know. Looks pretty cool. Probably want to smash it on your face.
Even I don't know much about. I don't know about the magic, but even I can tell that thing's cursed.
Yeah.
It is frozen in a look of shock.
Oh, it's not even that part. I can get the whole freaking scary mask thing, but the way it peeled off of a fleshless corpse.
Mm-hmm.
No, that thing is fucking
Yeah.
cursed.
I'm not such a big fan of, I will say.
Can't believe you guys.
I'm thinking through here, like,
Figured it'd be on somebody by now.
such a scary mask, but they also have maracas. Like,
Yeah, what bad
be
person
all
would have
bad.
maracas? Yeah.
yeah, they seem so festive and
I feel
fun
like the maracas vouch for this person.
for the mask, even. But I mean, I know their legs are severed and their bones are all chewed, right?
Yeah, they're having a hard time.
but
Don't let
but the
him talk
They look like
into it.
they look like a previous Enrique character had an adventure here. There's questionable
yeah,
magic items. There's horrible injuries. There's mystery.
I almost feel like, yeah, this mask was placed upon them against their will, perhaps, or something. I don't know.
Well,
And then they ran with the maracas away. Like, I don't know.
Let's see if there's anything we can use on it.
I can put it in the squid bag for later, and we can investigate it more later.
Okay.
Super fucked up.
Yeah. What about
If it
the
is a
earring?
cursed item, I can think of a couple of people to give it to.
Wow.
Nice.
The
Swats, for
earring.
instance.
Yeah, it detects magic on that.
The earring radiates magic and
Oh,
does not appear to
spellcraft.
have any powers or capabilities.
Oh.
Okay.
What does that
Tracking
mean?
item, perhaps?
Hmm.
Does the earring look like something that would be... I mean, does it have a normal post like an earring would have to hold it on, or does it look like something more... It would be permanently attached? More like
No,
a piercing.
you could post it. It's missing its
Okay.
clasp, but you could, if you had a hole, if your ear was pierced, you could put it on.
No, I was thinking more along the lines of like maybe this was a tracking item, and so it was forcibly put on somebody.
You could put it on though if you want.
Nope.
No.
Nope.
Okay.
We're making good choices.
Are we?
For the first time in our lives.
Boring.
I feel bad doing it.
Yeah.
I feel like, yeah,
You need
that
someone to be
gift
stupid.
exactly.
I
Well,
mean, guys, don't.
unfortunately, the character who was going to be stupid got elected captain, so I had to change how you play.
Well,
Look
you
what
can do it.
responsibility has done to him.
I mean,
I
a
mean,
lot of-
everyone is captain, right? You can put the mask on. It's cool.
Oh my! If you want to do it, just do it, Shafang.
No, I'm saying Storgrim should do it.
No, like I said, the character has changed.
Yeah. I mean, I just can't. Enrique really wants Shafang to put it on, but I just can't think of a reason that he would be that stupid
Make
to put it on.
will save.
It's the maracas. They convinced you.
Yeah, I tried. Trust me, the Maraca angle. I tried. I've been thinking through it. I was like,
All right, well, it's in the squid bag. You'll have to fight the squid bag if you want it.
nah.
Might enjoy it too much.
Squid bag scooped
Heads.
it right up.
Ha ha ha.
I think if the mask had like a smile on it, it'd definitely be on my face. But the shocked look, I don't know.
Maybe it was shocked by how good it was.
Hell yeah. Maybe it's their O face.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
Alright. Okay.
Oh man, and
Okay.
the maracas at the same time. Just
I'm
constant
done,
O-face
bro.
maraca player.
Just never before seen levels of sexiness.
Yeah.
That's crazy, dog.
This episode's gonna get us banned.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we've had a lot of egregious episodes, but this might
Yep.
do it.
There it is.
Suddenly that beat has a new meaning.
Okay. Are we done with this amazing treasure? I think the only piece of loot that's really instantly valued is the skull that Riarka tucked in her bag.
But like I said,
Well,
though, we have a
skulls
point.
are always valuable.
Yeah.
You can't do speak with dead with a skull. You have to be a whole head. So
Not yet.
Yeah, well, not yet.
She'll put some flesh on
Let's
it later.
find some vocal cords and just paste that sucker on.
all right. My guess is this person came from the west. I don't exactly see them crawling all the way across the beach to get to these trees.
Do we see any blood around? Like it crawled while bleeding, or was it just?
Sarah said it rained several times, so there were no tracks.
I see.
I'm just guessing by positioning. It makes more sense they came, from here.
There are trails leading northwest, south, and east.
South. Could have been from the south.
South would be towards Tidewater. Northwest would
But-
be towards the west side of the island.
But more than likely, those saboteurs, if they're still here, would be to the west, I think.
The funky part, let's see, let's move you guys up here. You guys are, oh, also this is an old Xiaofeng token. Let's get a new one. Xiaofeng, poof. Let's get you guys at least in the neighborhood. You're at Half Moon Beach. Move you there. These red X's here note just impossible. Like if you sail your ship close to the side of the island, the current will push you onto the rocks and destroy your ship. So this is all just no, no, no. Your ship could stand off kind of where your tokens are and then row in for a couple hours. Long way to row, but you could do it. And then get to Half Moon Beach that way. But this is probably why they did not have the rendezvous on the western edge of the island, is because there's just nowhere to land. Even with a rowboat, it'd be really risky. And I have John Madden this map up to such an extent that none of this makes sense anymore. So
Alright, so...
If the shipwreck quarterback...
What you want to do to land the boat?
What you want to do to land the boat is get it out of the water. You want to get out of that water, you know?
You got to get towards land.
What seems to be happening is they're playing a game of football.
Yeah.
Alright, so if it is that impassable that direction... let's just head south towards Tidewater then.
Okay. So you want to take the south path?
Yep.
Okay. I think we will probably pause here, but you guys will go this away next time. And the skeleton will stay here, I think. The headless skeleton.
Sure. Yeah.
Or will it?
Okay.
Stefan, what have you been doing with those bodies?
The other ones? Throw them over.
Yeah. Okay. Just making sure.
You got the head on this one. Why are you harassing me?
Yeah.
I saw you grab it.
I know. I support whatever you're doing.
Yeah,
Working.
definitely.
I didn't realize I had been muted, but
Maracas were a great choice.
I love the
definitely.
maracas.
Toby's not going to regret that.
No, I'll never regret giving Enrique an unlimited use 15-second soundbite.
Shake.
No way that could possibly go bad for us.
No, definitely not. And I'm not looking at the dervish dancer bard archetype right now to see if it would work.
Zhao Feng might die explosively.
Yeah, it could happen. Okay.